Yo, what is going on, everybody? Snods here. We're back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the best and fastest way to get players parallel 5 in MLB The Show 23. Now, I've got a few different methods here. I do have a method for pitchers, and I have a method for hitters. So let's jump into it. If you guys are new over here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and throw a like on the video if this helped you guys out. All right, so let's start with the parallel system and how it works. So first things first, we got the JT Realmuto right here. If you want to see your parallel progress, you go into the card right here by hitting Y, and then you hit the right bumper over to go to the parallel tab. So this is going to show us where we are at with JT Realmuto. As you can see here, we have 232 PXP. PXP is player experience. We have not gotten him up to parallel 1 yet. I'm trying to get this guy up to parallel 2 because for whatever reason they made it where for a captain to get tier 3 boost, they have to be at least a level 2 parallel. I really hate that, but this game is forcing me to grind that, and I have this JT Realmuto. So he's at 232 PXP right now. If we look underneath that, it says play games. We've got 1.5 PXP if we play in ranked events or battle royale. So you get more parallel points if you guys play pretty much in any online mode, ranked events and battle royale. You can also get PXP from playing single player, playing conquest, playing against the CPU, and mini seasons. So 1.5 for online play, and then just standard 1 for offline single player. The next tab over where it says earn parallel XP, this is letting us know what we get in PXP for what we do with the player. So if we get a single, it's 5. If we get a plate appearance, that's 10. So automatically, if you just use the player, he gets a plate appearance, that's 10 PXP. You don't even have to get a hit with the guy. He gets PXP just by using the player. And then triples, home runs, you get 20. So you want to hit home runs, of course, those will give you big boosts. So basically, if you just put a player in your lineup and you use him for a while, he's going to get PXP points, and eventually he's going to be a parallel 5 if you're using him for a long time. But we want to try to get through this as quick as possible. So what I'm going to show you here is the pitcher's PXP method first. So when it comes to getting parallel points for pitchers, in my opinion, is the easiest way, and it's really, really fast. Very easy to be able to get a pitcher up to a parallel 5. If we go to online modes here, unfortunately, right now, you won't be able to do this because it's the Moonshot event and we can only use common pitchers. But the good news is most of the time for events, there's going to be events out there that let us use some of our God Squad pitchers. The Moonshot event is one of the very few events out there that make us use a common pitcher. So I can't use this method right now, but in the future you will be able to. So basically how it's going to work, you're going to select the one pitcher that you're trying to parallel, and you're going to use this pitcher every single time you jump into events. So if I'm using the 97 Dustin May, right? I'm going to select him, put him in my lineup. In the very first event game that I play, I'm going to use him. Also for relievers, you want to go ahead and put in the relievers that you're trying to parallel as well, because these are only 3-inning games, and that starting pitcher, he's going to get tired and he's not going to last the entire game. So any reliever that you are trying to parallel as well, you want to make sure he's in the lineup too. But once that game is complete, you're going to go ahead and go back to this main menu right here, and let's go ahead and set my lineup right here. What you're going to do once you get back to that main menu right here, you're going to forfeit your entry, right? So this is going to reset everything. This doesn't really hurt you at all. This isn't like BR where you don't get your rewards or anything like that. You're still going to get your wins and stuff like that and get all of the big event rewards. The only thing you're not going to get is the streak rewards that we see down here below us, but who really cares? Honestly, let's be honest here. So once you're done with that game, you're done with that pitcher, we're going to go ahead and forfeit our entry. So this is going to reset your roster, right? So what is that doing? The energy level is going to recharge back up. So if I jump into another events game and set my lineup real quick, I am able to use any pitcher that I want. Their energy level is going to go right back up, and you're going to be able to use them again. So if you keep doing this over and over and over and over and over, again, you are playing in events. You're going to get 1.5 times PXP in these games, and you're going to be using the same pitcher over and over and over and over. those PXP points are going to stack up really, really quick, and you're going to get them up to a parallel 5 in no time. So that's my favorite method when it comes to getting parallel points for pitchers. Now, if you're having a moonshot event like this, unfortunately, you won't be able to do it in here. I do recommend ranked. Ranked is always good. You get that 1.5 times bonus points. But if you're trying to just get the guy to a parallel 5, I do recommend doing play versus CPU. You will be losing that 1.5 times boost, but you're going to be playing on rookie, so you're going to be getting a lot of strikeouts, and it all equals out at the end of the day. That's my pitching method. Let's get into the hitting method. Okay, so of course you want to set your lineup and make sure you got the right guys in here, the right guys that you want to parallel. As you can see here, I've got all of the team captains in here in my starting lineup because I'm trying to get most of these guys up to parallel 2, so they are able to get that tier 3 boost. But this is the lineup that I'm going to go with. You guys can obviously go with whoever you want. Now, you also want to set your lineup for your pitcher that you're trying to parallel as well. If you're not trying to parallel a pitcher, it is what it is, but just know if you're trying to get a pitcher paralleled, you want to put them in the 4 or 5 spot, preferably 4 with the method that I'm going with. If you're trying to boost up a reliever playing against CPU, it doesn't really matter who you pick or where you put them, just put them somewhere down here. And then the most important part here is putting your starting pitcher at the 4 spot. So we'll go ahead and take note here. We got JT Realmuto. He's at 232, right? So we want to remember that number so we know where we're at after this game. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to single player modes and then play versus CPU. Now, this part is very, very important. We're going to make sure that we are playing against the Colorado Rockies. Why are we picking this team? Because they have a very high elevated stadium and the ball flies in Coors Field, as we all know. We're going to make sure we pick the Colorado Rockies. And then for the difficulty, I'm going to select rookie. But if you have a hard time hitting rookie, which sometimes I do because it is so slow, bump it up to veteran. That's all I recommend. If you're having a hard time with rookie, just do veteran. But we're going to do rookie here. And then, of course, for the play as, we're going to play as the away team. So here's the method. Here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to pick our 4th pitcher in here. This is, like I said before, this is the pitcher that you're going to want to select if you're trying to parallel a certain pitcher. This is the spot you want to put him at, in the 4 spot. So the reason why I say that is because if I select my 4th best pitcher, the Rockies are going to select their 4th best pitcher. So for the Rockies, their 4th best pitcher, he's a 64 overall common, and he's a righty, and you're easily going to shell him in rookie. Now, obviously, we're going to be hitting first, right? So the main goal here, we are going to be trying our best to get to our 9th batter in the 1st inning. Once we get our 8th batter, complete his at bat, and then the 9th batter comes up to bat, then we can quit out and we will receive all of the PXP that we are entitled to. If you guys are in the top of the 1st and you get to your 7th batter and then you quit out, you will not receive any PXP. So just remember, get to your 8th batter, complete that at bat, get to your 9th batter, and then quit out. If you want to use that 9th batter, you can. It's just the most important part is getting to that after the 8th batter. So that's what we're going to do. Now, if you start the game and you go 1, 2, 3, just quit out. Don't do it. It takes too much time. If you get to like your 7th, even like your 6th batter, just go to the next inning and then use the pitcher that you're trying to parallel. Get through the inning really, really fast. You're playing against rookies, so you're going to be able to get through it really, really quick. Get through that inning, and then the next inning after that, get to the 9th batter, and then quit out. So here we go. We're going to select Fernando Valenzuela as our 4th batter. We're going to jump into the game. Now, the Rockies, their pitcher should be a common. So let's make sure that is a thing. Yes, it is 64 overall common. So I'm going to go ahead and hit here and try to get to our 9th batter, and then I'll show you what I do. All right, so we just completed our 8th batters at bat. We're at our 9th batter right now. And if you guys, obviously, if you want to use your 9th batter, you can go ahead and complete this at bat. but for the video's purpose, we're gonna go ahead and quit out right here. So we got our 9th batter. We did our thing. We got 5 runs and 6 hits. We should get a little bit of a boost. We're gonna go ahead and look at that JT Realmuto and see if we got any points. He hit a single and he got a run, so we should get some pretty good points there. So we're gonna go ahead and quit out and see if the PXP points went through. All right, so here we go. We got JT Realmuto right here. He went up to 252, so it did work. There we go. And we're just gonna keep rinsing and repeating and doing that over and over and over. Like I said before, this is the best method to get hitters PXP up. And again, you're gonna be playing up against a 64 overall common pitcher. He's gonna be giving you pitches right down the middle, and you're gonna be hitting a lot of home runs, and it's just gonna make things much easier for you. But that's my main method. If you guys really just dread playing against the CPU, which I get it, it is pretty boring sometimes. If you guys absolutely hate it, I do recommend jumping into events. This in particular event is very, very good, the Moonshot event, because you're going to be facing common pitchers. You're going to be able to hit a lot of home runs. So if you're trying to get parallel points, I do recommend events. You're going to be getting a lot of home runs or really quick games. But boys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that method helped you guys out. If it did, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoyed it. But that's going to be it for me. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm out of here. Peace.